Hello and welcome to my new filmed interview series. Yes, smile at the camera, Frankie. I'm in the Botanical Gardens and I'm starting a new series where I talk to amazing local bands, artists, talent, and of course Frankie is so lucky to be my first ever guest. So hello, Frankie.
Hello.
And you have got the best second name I have ever heard in my entire life. Beetlestone. It's his actual name, it's not an artist name.
Actual name.
It's actual names, very cool. Of course, we are still in the coronavirus pandemic, but we are staying at least a metre apart. It's okay. And obviously, it's a serious question. What have you been up to in lockdown?
So, I don't even know. It's kind of gone so quickly. I've like kind of just hibernated for like 3 months in my room a bit, and then because I was like, you know, like out of your friends, you're like, some people were like quite lax about it and stuff. I was like, no, world's ending, I'm going home.
Gotta be serious. Yeah.
But yeah, I've just kind of been like writing music and stuff, I guess. Not really doing much.
Yeah, talk to me about that video you released during quarantine. So I think you called it 18.
Oh, yeah.
And it's you like with what is it, like virtual glass?
Yeah, it's like a VR,
you look amazing. So
yeah.
talk me through that song because it's a bit techno-y as well. Ellie can't talk today, but I really like it. It's almost a bit like 80s psychedelic.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like, so it's one of the songs off my first EP.
Oh yes.
And
plug.
Yeah, a little plug there. So yeah, I was just bored. Like it was like the third week of lockdown or something, and I was just like, oh, I'll just like try and make a video. And I'd watched, what had I watched now? I'd watched like some sci-fi film or something. I was like obsessed with like, I think it was E.T. actually, which has nothing to do with virtual reality.
The most classic sci-fi film.
Yeah. It was that Ready Player One. Do you know that where they put like, it's like a virtual game from the future.
I don't want to get hate if I've not heard of it, but I've actually not, so I'm sorry.
But it's like a crazy film. So I was like, right, I'm gonna get all sci-fi, and then I just filmed like a video of me like wearing a VR, like playing guitar and shit. I'm not speaking to.
It's all right, don't worry.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out, called 18 on YouTube, Frankie Beetlestone's YouTube.
Yeah, man.
So this was meant to be, or still will be, a huge year for you. So we're going to get the achievement bell out, ding, 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 because you were in the top 8 finalists of the Emerging Talent category for Glastonbury 2021. So what is happening with that now? Obviously, I know it's next year, but Glastonbury, obviously, they've planned so far ahead. So what is happening?
Basically, so they've said that this year was, I think usually the final 8 people, because they did it like final 90, and then when I found out I'd been putting that, I was like, oh, that's amazing, because you know, like Glastonbury
incredible.
Stuff. And then it got to final 8, and I was like, oh, that's amazing. So they usually put like the final 8 get like a somewhere on Glastonbury, but I think because they've got to combine this year with next year's, I don't know if I'll get a chance to play next year or whatever. But I don't know. It was just like good way to get my name out.
Of course it is, and this is why we're doing this interview as well. You will become overnight famous. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So let's talk gigging then. When was the last time you gigged? Was it like March or something? Because I did fully stalk you for at least an hour before I came here today.
March,
But are you itching to get back out there, or like how does it feel to not be on stage at the minute?
I find it really annoying because that was like when we start, because me and my I've got like a band up in Sheffield, so I like produce the music and then we play it live together, and it's like my best mates, a drummer and a bass guitarist, and we've been like playing in Sheffield for about a year.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's so annoying really, because it's like this is like the
year for you.
Know what I mean? Like stuff's like happening and stuff, and like I don't know, it's a bit annoying, but you just deal with it, don't you? We played West Street Live.
Yeah.
One.
What do you mean? Why are you saying it like that?
West Street Live is just a funny place to be.
No, it's a legendary place in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Like West Street Live is the place. But you are working on a new thing. It's called the Nursery Project. So obviously, talk to me about that. I stalked you again. You've got at least 5 songs of it on it or more on Spotify. Yeah. Is this something that you're going to continue putting songs into?
Yeah, I think that's like kind of like the Nursery Project has like a title, is like done. So that's like the EP done. I'm like just making music now anyway, so I think that I'll probably release another EP in the next year. I kind of haven't thought about it because in my head it was like, right, we'll release Nursery Project. Things will get crazy.
Yeah, they will
and then, like I was like, oh, we'll just do loads of gigs, but we can't. So I've got to think about when I'm going to next release something.
Yeah, you've got to be you've got to be clever about it, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
You've got to know, because I think a lot of bands will be releasing so many EPs, albums, whatever, like singles when all this sort of ends or we come out of it a bit, so you've got to like pick your time. But my favourite song of yours, so I'm just going to fangirl for a second, my favourite song of yours is Hit Me Up. I know, don't worry, I'm not coming on to you. But even you're dancing that, so you're wearing the shoes now that you did in the video. You're wearing the shoes. This is an accident. This was not rehearsed. It's not on purpose.
She said to me yesterday, if you don't wear them
I was like, I'm not going to interview you. Like, bye. Who even is this guy? No, not at all. But your little like choreography, I feel like that could be such an iconic thing for you. So that video, obviously, it's all filmed by you. Maybe your friends are involved. Is that the way that you prefer to put music videos out, like, as opposed to like over commercialised? Is it just little and that's what makes it more edgy? And
I've done like, it's weird you say this, because when I was like really like decided like, oh, I want to do this now, and like, you know, the music video thing was like kind of something that came hand in hand with the songs.
Yeah.
I was always thinking, oh, wonder what the video for this is going to be like and stuff. And we'd made them before. Like, I've got I'm lucky enough to have like a group of lads who I'm friends with who are like really good at this, like filming.
All the technical stuff.
Yeah, all the tech stuff. So I'd speak to them all the time about it. And I think at first we tried to like make it as Hollywood professional as it could, and it just doesn't work. Like, I think you're just better off, honestly, filming it on like an iPhone or like camera you can afford, and just editing it, because that like the video for that one's like hands down like the best video, and it's just me like
it's amazing
messing about in a park. Like,
oh, it's so good though. I sound like I'm getting a bit too excited about it now, but I am. It's amazing. And also, do you write all your own songs then?
Yeah.
So where does the inspiration come from? I know that's such a cliche question, but is it like from your own inspirations, like musically, or is anyone in your family like musical, or does it come to you in a dream?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it just comes to me. No, I don't know. Like, I'm very inspired by. I've gone like through stages, because I used to be like, right, I'm gonna be like Van McCann. I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I was like obsessed with 80s music, and then like now I'm obsessed with like I'm obsessed with rap music, which is like kind of transferred into, I guess, starting to come into what I've been making. But I'm just inspired by all sorts of stuff. Like, I guess like every artist, aren't they? But
yeah.
I'm inspired by all sorts of stuff. I was saying this the other day to someone, like, because last year I used to freak out about, oh, I can't be all these things. I've got to like fit in a box or whatever.
No, you don't. That is the magic of music.
I just don't care. I've like care less about it now. So
yeah.
Just whatever comes to your head, innit?
Of course. And other than you, big or small, who is absolutely killing it for you at the minute, like in the music industry? They can be your friends, or they can be Lady Gaga. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. I love Sam Fender.
Do you?
I love Sam. That's what I mean though. Like, I love Sam Fender. But and a year ago I would have been like, I've got to be the next Sam Fender. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that's why I love him, because he's just himself, and I like the 1975.
Yeah.
My favourite album with that one, they released in 2018. That's like second to last one. That were like production wise, that was something that like really like inspired me. But yeah, Sam Fender, man.
Yeah,
Sam
I
Fender's
suppose maybe you can relate to Sam Fender in a way as well, because he was very like self-sufficient, like putting out his own stuff, and then obviously he got picked up, and then Radio 1 like ran with him.
Yeah.
This is going to happen with you after this, just saying. So have you gigged any? It will. This is like a Colton promise. So other than Sheffield, have you gigged anywhere else, or obviously any other venues other than Wesley Live?
Yeah. I think we've just gigged in Sheffield.
Yeah. Where?
We've done 6 gigs in Sheffield.
Have you? All in Wesley Live?
We've done, yeah.
Oh!
No,
you were saying,
we were going to do like, we wanted to do like a residency thing at West Street Live.
Oh, there's a market, there's a gap in the market for that.
Because we were saying like, no one like, unless you're like quite well known, I guess no one wants to come and see your band, do they? Like, it's good to get your mates to come down, but it's harder to get people to come. So we were saying like, oh, West Street Live's perfect, because that's where all students will go for like pre-drinks or whatever. Just like playing there.
Plumbing out, what kind of student are you? Down to Wesley? Like, no, I'm joking. Honestly, it's so cheap there. It's like it's just an amazing night out. And the thing is, you can go there and see someone that you've never seen before, and it might be the best gig that you've ever been to.
Yeah. And that's happened to us loads. Like,
yeah.
We see loads of bands there. Like, so, yeah.
Just out and about.
Yeah.
God, I just did a whistle there. That's so embarrassing. There's that squirrel over there that was eyeing us up before.
Oh, yeah.
We're at one with nature on this show.
Yeah, we had a squirrel trying to like get in the podcast.
I know, yeah. I don't know if this like might totally just go over your head, but have you ever watched Bake Off?
No.
No?
Great
That was
British,
such a
love
sweet.
that.
Yeah,
Great British.
yeah.
I've never watched
Well,
it,
what
no.
other Bake Off is there? My Bake Off in my kitchen. So there was a bit of scandal on there once about a squirrel because, you know, well, you obviously don't, but between scenes they like pan out to like the nature over the gazebo, and there was a squirrel there with a massive penis, and everyone was complaining about it, saying like, kids are watching this and you've just shown a squirrel with a massive... Anyway, do you have a party trick? And please tell me it's nothing about bits as well.
What do you say? Do I have a party trick?
Yeah, or something that would surprise me about you.
I don't know.
There must be a party trick, like something that's a bit weird.
I can wolf whistle. I could do that thing. I used to be able to do that. I can't do it with this man. That thing where you do like a...
Like a pigeon noise.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to learn loads of weird stuff when I can juggle. That's my party trick.
Oh, see, I can't juggle. That is actually a good party trick. And this is kind of what I've just asked as well. But tell me something about you that I would be so shocked about. There must be something, because other than your music and your bubbly personality and your charisma, there's nothing else I know about you.
Wow.
Anything about...
That's it, really.
There is something, but we're not going to push it because we like getting on. But yeah, so this is fun. Obviously, cliche question. As we do move out of lockdown and eventually things will start to open back up, obviously like bars and pubs, and there are loads of gigging venues that are on hard times because they can't get the band in, obviously if they don't live together, and then, you know, get the punters in or socially distance. So what plans would you have had for this year if this hadn't have happened?
My plan was to release the Nursery Project and then gig like everywhere.
Yeah.
That was like, in my head, that was, I just want to gig everywhere. And
Yeah.
just, for the fun of it as well. But, and then release another EP this year, which I'm
Yeah.
still going to do this year. I'm going to release another EP this year. And then...
Is that a scoop?
Yeah.
Is that a scoop? like an exclusive for the Ellie Colton interviewing series? Exclusive.
Yeah, no, and then the goal is like the first album
Yeah.
next year, and then so another EP this year, first album next year, Wembley.
Do you think you'd want to go like further afield, like in Europe, excluding all the Brexit drama, because sorry to say the B word, but you know, when it all started happening, there were loads of local bands that were like, but we just don't get the funding to go and travel abroad now and gig there. But would that be something that you would be interested in?
Oh yeah.
Just having loads of like Spanish fans or something, if you can wolf whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I'd love to. Yeah, 100%. I'd like to crack. I hate that word, but like I want to crack
the industry.
Whatever, I think it will be in England for a while, but who wouldn't? I'd love to be in some.
Oh well, if I could sing, pal, other than like what I belt out in the shower. Like, the thing is, last night I watched Ed Sheeran and David Bowie's Glastonbury set. Like, I love David Bowie, so we had David Bowie and we also had Ed Sheeran on. And my dad was like going, oh, he's just a ginger busker. I'm like, oh, you've got ginger hair as well. I hope that's not an offensive thing, is it? Because I used to have ginger hair, and you know when people are like, ginger's an insult. Well, it's not though, because that's just the colour hair I have, and it's banging.
Yeah.
And it's all right, no problem. But
I like.
do you? You've got like a little ginger top on. It's like matching. So what I was saying about Ed Sheeran, it's like people like that who have literally become legendary at such a young age. There's no reason why you couldn't do that as well.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that? Come back on this.
Come back on
in a year.
Week.
We should do that though.
Yeah,
I think that's such a good.
We should do the Billie Eilish thing.
Yeah, where it's like every year.
Yeah, we should do that.
But this is not quite Vogue, but it is similar.
And I'm not Billie Eilish.
No. Yeah. Well, no, I genuinely think that'd be such a good thing. We'll come back in a year and see where you are, and you're going to have made it big time, make me very famous.
Whatever.
But yeah. So,
you as well,
thanks.
Brilliant,
we should touch mics, but we can't do that because of coronavirus. Well, thank you so much for being my first ever interviewee on my filmed series.
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. Thanks for coming and getting your bum wet in the botanical gardens. And I wish you a very successful week.
Thank you.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Lovely.
All right, see you.